This program was previously recorded. Good afternoon, my name is Joe Parlock, and welcome to this week's edition of the Porter County Perspective. This week, my guest is Scott Palla, who's here to tell us about an upcoming event at the Chesterton Migratory Bird Sanctuary here in Chesterton, Indiana. Thank you for coming in.
No problem. Glad to be here.
First, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
So, my name is Scott Palla. My background is I grew up in the outdoors. 10 years ago, I got a great dog and enjoy taking her out on different things. And 3 years ago, I joined Pheasants Forever. And then 2 years ago, I found out there was a chapter forming in Porter and Lake County, so I joined it. And after joining, I became Vice President Habitat Chair. And actually really enjoy the habitat side of it because I get to put back for what I take.
Can you explain to us what your group, Pheasants Forever, is got going on, how long it's been active, and what their mission is?
So Pheasants Forever is a nationwide organization. We're going on our 40th year in existence. The local chapter here in Porter and Lake County is Region Ring Next Pheasants Forever, and we've been in existence now for 2 years. And in that 2 years time frame, we've looked at the demographics, we looked at the area of land, and decided that we're going to do some habitat work, but we're going to focus on youth involvement and getting ladies into the outdoors through the Indiana R3 program.
Is Pheasants Forever a large group, kind of / conjoined with? About how many members and chapters are there across the country?
So member-wise, we're looking at about 115,000 people. Chapter-wise across the country, I don't know about. Throughout the state of Indiana, last I looked, there was 17 Pheasants Forever chapters and about 5 Quail Forever chapters. So about 22 chapters in the state.
Where's your local chapter based out of?
We're based out of Valparaiso, Indiana. We hold our monthly meetings at Gates Irrigation in Valpo. It's right outside the airport. We have our meetings the second Monday of every month at 7 o'clock. Anyone is welcome to come. We're always looking for new volunteers to help with everything, for youth involvement, habitat side, and just generally getting involved.
If someone were interested in that, how could they find you or find that information?
Right now, the best way to get a hold of everyone is going on Facebook and finding us at Region Ring Next Chapter of Pheasants Forever, or you can call me, and my phone number is 219-476-5233, or you can actually talk to our chapter president.
What types of stewardship projects do Pheasants Forever engage in to conserve our environment?
A lot of giving back to habitat and creating habitat in places that habitat has been lost, and we bring them back.
Your group is hosting an informational workshop soon to help educate participants about how to construct a micro prairie or backyard pollinator plot. What can you tell us about all that?
So the event that we're doing is on October 22nd at 2 p.m. So I'm going to be hosting this event, and we're going to go over the benefits of having a micro prairie / butterfly garden in your backyard. We're losing pollinators every day left and right. We have also this past year noticed that the monarch butterfly has become endangered and has been put on the endangered species list. It's a way to help out with that, where we can get more areas for them to go and come and join and just make a comeback type of thing.
Is there a cost to attend this event?
No, the event is completely free. If you show up, you're going to get a lot of information. I would say bring a lawn chair and a notebook and get ready to walk away with something great that's going to benefit your backyard.
Can you describe to us what a natural prairie looks like and why prairie lands are important?
So a natural prairie actually looks like a lot of grasses and weeds and some flowers mixed in and all that. It's not the prettiest, but nature always doesn't look the prettiest. It's nature makes nature survive. So a lot of things that people do in their yards honestly aren't really good for the habitat thing of benefiting. So when you go back to natural, it doesn't look the best, but it has the best benefits.
Who will be on site to answer questions that participants have regarding habitat development or conservation projects?
I will be there on site as the habitat chair for Porter and Lake County. I will have Jacob Fromm there as a farm bill biologist that talks about different programs that help you with different projects. And then I also have Mike, and I cannot remember his last name right now. He's actually a pollinator specialist when it comes to biologist things. He has different research studies showing the effects of what we're trying to do.
Are there any types of plants that you would recommend to listeners who want to turn their backyard spaces into more wild bird and butterfly friendly places?
I would say anything that's Indiana native, that's wildflower or wild grasses. Me, I like doing the blue stems, big and little, because I like grasses.
Does your group, Pheasants Forever, recommend any specific biologist-approved pollinator mixes of native species to plant? If so, where can those interested learn more about that?
So if we're going to do a project like that and you want to learn more, you contact me, then I contact Jacob. He comes out and does a site study and puts the best mix together for you. So there's no trying to go to a store and I need this plant. He gives you the complete mix that we need. So it takes all the work from you. It's on that end of it, but then you're going to have to put the work in to get the seeds, do the project, and then we can help you maintain and go through and keep it going.
Why do you feel it is important to conserve natural areas?
Because we're developing everything faster than we can actually save it. If you want to enjoy the outdoors, you actually have to preserve it. And I would say for the past 10 years, spending my whole life in Porter County and seeing how it's been developed, there's been no conservation. And this is a way with Pheasants Forever I can see that we can actually bring back the conservation of things.
Is there anything that you would like to tell the listeners about either your event or the group that I haven't given you a chance to talk about yet?
So for our group on a whole, and the 2 years that we've been in existence, I would say we have done so much for just the outdoors and conservation. We've actually been winning awards. This past year, we won District 10 Team of the Year, and then one of our members won Leader of the Year for actually our hunters education and outdoor outreach. So that was a good thing. The other thing that I can say is the people that we have on the adult side have been great working with stuff, but then we also have a youth side of things. And we have youth ambassadors, and they get to help with the chapter, do different things. One of our youth ambassadors was really big on getting a shooting sports team in the East Porter County schools. So now in Morgan, Couts, Washington Township, there is a trap shooting sports team that is out there. And that's a big push that we like seeing because we're getting people outdoors. We're getting more ladies every day that want to try something. So it's always really nice to see the new faces wanting to try. In September, we did a youth mentor hunt, and we took 17 kids out that have never dove hunted. We took them out, mentored them through firearm safety, how to do the hunt and do everything. So then when we went out into the field, we got to harvest the doves, and then we brought them back, and we showed them how to cook them and everything else.
Can you remind us the where and when of your natural micro-prairie and backyard butterfly habitat event?
So the event is going to be, like I said, on October 22nd at 2 p.m. It's at West Chesterton Migratory Bird Sanctuary. We're going to be there. We're going to give you information. You're going to feel free to ask us any questions on anything that you might have, even honestly with your general garden stuff.
Anything else to add?
So when we do all these different projects, it is all volunteer-based and fundraising efforts. If you guys join the Facebook page, if you watch for it, on March 11th, we're going to be having our annual banquet where we do our majority of fundraising, and it's a great way to help us raise funds to actually keep doing micro-prairie workshops, getting the youth and ladies outdoors. So that's going to be our big event for the year, and then you'll actually get to see the upcoming youth and lady stuff that we have coming up in 2023 when we host the Hunters Ed classes and different events just to get outdoors and do things.
All right. I think that's everything we've needed to cover today. I've been Joe Parlock, sitting down with Scott Palla here on the Porter County Perspective. I hope everyone has a nice day.
All right. Thank you.